after uploading the video on my house transformation, I said at the end of the video,
I want to get fit, I want to be healthy, I'm going to set up a gym in here.
And if it means that staying fit means that I need to create myself a room that's full of RGB lighting, then that's what I'm gonna do.
Kill, you don't want to know, bro.
There's plenty of room in this space to build a decent home gym.
So the state of the garage as it is right now.
It's a nice blank empty canvas for me to work with.
There's a couple of leaks on the roof. The floor, well, it's just cement, so it's pretty cold. And the walls have no insulation. So again, it's very, very cold in there. And there's gaps everywhere, like between the doors and stuff. It is basically a really nice home for spiders right now. Now, before any of the work started, I sat down with Liam, who helped me design the whole gym in a 3D software.
What? Bro, the shit that Khan be doing is like, what? Oh my God. Oh, well, okay, Kill. So I was heard the news about his mom being clapped by Adam, who was mad. It's so funny, bro, because I was okay. So I have my text messages up on the screen over here to the right, and I was trying to text Adam to tell him that I was I was actually texting him about his mom, and I was like, hey, let me know if your mom finds my AirPods. And he was like, why the fuck does my mom have your AirPods? So you talking about clapping the cheeks, it just, oh, dude, it hit so much differently. It's crazy. Well, now we know. Yeah, it was a bad day. It was a bad day. We got, Adam's family invited us over the other day to like drink and shit and hang out and play like card games. And I had my AirPods in because for some reason I have my AirPods in all the time whenever I'm walking around. So I just had them in and we were playing cornhole and I think I dropped one of the AirPods. But anyway, let's go. And only I'm allowed to cart moms, just saying.
So I wanted the gym to be split up in different sections. You've got your area for weights, and then you've got your area for cardio. So the back of the room will eventually have 2 large machines. Ideally, I'm looking for a cable pulley machine and a squat rack with like a bench press in there. So with this in mind, I thought it would be a good idea to get rid of those barn doors. Now, the wall that you see in front of you as you walk in, I wanted all of that to be covered in mirrors. And on the opposite side, I wanted to mount a TV with a floating storage unit that will hide all the electricals and other smart home devices. Also wanted a good storage solution for any gym accessories that I'll build up with time. So I came up with this L-shaped design that will hold a small fridge, and it can also double up as a sitting area with enough space for a treadmill there on the side. Kirsty also requested that we should install a bar across the wall, as in like one of those ballerina bars, not the type that you drink from. Although that would have been pretty cool. Would have been a pretty cool idea.
A bar in the gym?
So the first step was to build a new floor.
Oh, the camera fell. It didn't catch any
Yo, chill,
Basically, I did all of these planks all by myself.
God damn it.
The look on your face.
A waterproof membrane was laid down to prevent any moisture from developing in the room.
Me doing all the hard work.
Then a timber frame was laid out and drilled into the concrete. The chipboards were then screwed onto the timber frame, creating our new floor.
Wait, can you do that instead of fixing the full? Wait, for real? I didn't even know you could. Wow, okay. I thought he would have had to fix like the.
Day 3, the ceiling has been taken down. I wasn't at home to film it.
So same type of deal as with the floor, a waterproof membrane was attached to the walls, and then a timber frame was built around the
The 29th of January.
This is getting sorted today. I've got a video I'm filming with Ethan, and there's no way this can run.
Yeah, it's actually well long.
Yeah.
As long as I've seen it for a long time.
It's been 2 weeks so far. On the time lapse,
$1,000
it might look
Bazinga
like
gym quiz.
a minute to you guys.
Oh, you've taken the doors out, you've put some boards up on
Exercise
the side.
first,
Obviously,
you will
electric's now sorted. You've moved
What
the
are we
tap from the
doing?
inside that used to top up a water bottle.
Yeah. There used to be a tap inside.
Yeah, that's such a weird thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, you had that big, what was it, wooden block thing?
Big
here?
wooden block, that's gone. The cabinets there are gone. If you can tell, the floors you're standing on,
Yeah, obviously.
they're much nicer.
Even.
They're even, yeah. The whole ceiling had to be taken down because it was very uneven, and there was a leak on the roof as well, so some of the boards weren't in great condition. But yeah, just got to finish some of the last electrical bit.
Good.
Yeah.
I can't wait to work out in it.
There's a new sense of confidence for today. Today, I'm gonna smash it. I'm gonna have the best day ever. Then when you just haven't had a haircut in a long time, it's something different. And I'm hoping that with this gym build as well, after I do like a quick little workout in the mornings, because I do like to get up early, my spirit will be a bit more uplifted. And this is why I'm doing it, because I could have easily just transformed this into another filming space, a studio, or a cinema, a games room, you know, something a bit more for enjoyment. Not that I'm not going to enjoy gym. I'm not going to enjoy gym, am I? I will. I won't, but I will. Forget using your mum's Femfresh and using those nasty 10-in-1s
Hey,
that came to clean
that
your
mouth
body,
is about
hair,
the same
house,
size
and
as Gary's
all in
mom's
one
mouth.
bottle.
It's crazy.
Let me put
You
you
can
onto
see it.
Blue Moon's brand new nourishing shampoo and conditioner. Now, I'll admit it, there was a time where I didn't care what I washed my hair with and my scalp was suffering. But since using Blue Moon's shampoo and conditioner, I can honestly say that my luscious locks and once irritated scalp are thanking me. And self-care feels good. Both of the products are made with completely natural ingredients and no sulfates, probanes, or other harsh chemicals, which in simple terms means less irritation and damage to your hair and scalp. I particularly love the addition of the vitamin E beads that burst as you rub the products in and provide you with the extra touch of hydration and reduce frizz and damage, all whilst avoiding stripping your hair of its natural good oils. Healthy hair starts at the scalp. Actually, it all starts with you clicking the link in my description. And thanks Blue Moon for sponsoring today's video and helping me realize that taking care of yourself isn't just having 8 hours of sleep or drinking enough water, but it's also taking care of this with these. Link in the description. And don't forget to use my discount code.
You don't want to go down that road?
Checkout to get 10% off your order.
About that light, Gary.
The next stage was then to plaster the walls. We had a plasterer come in and they sorted it out within 1 day. That includes the ceiling and all the walls. Then fast forward about a week's time, we had to wait for the plaster to dry. The weather was a bit damp in the UK, so it didn't dry as quick as I'd expected it to. So, you know, had to wait a whole week. The old door that was just a bit of rotting wood had to be replaced for something safer. So a new composite door was installed. This thing.
How did it get such a small door?
A new composite door
I don't even think I can fit through that door.
was installed. This thing is mainly for Kirsty. I don't see myself using it unless
Chill
there
on
are gonna be
me,
some
bro.
exercises where I will be needing it. But we've now got a ballet bar. One of the biggest things I'm excited about are my wireless chargers here. So you can just put your phone down on this windowsill.
That's a
and
normal
charge your
door?
phone.
Really?
Now with the
It
floors,
looked
I needed
mad
something
small.
really strong and durable. And apparently this vinyl that already has the underlay on it is one of the best out there. And today that is getting fitted over here. Well, why am I pointing where? It's getting fitted on the floor, obviously.
I don't know, bro. Like, look, hold on. Which camera is this camera? This camera? Okay. Look at my door. Okay? See that door right there? Look how big that door is, dude. You see how big that door was? The door is huge. Am I wildin'?
And then after that's done, I can start building those IKEA units I got the other day. Now, there was a couple of things that convinced me to spend the extra money on this type of
that
flooring.
floor
First
is
of all,
nice.
it was advertised to be super hard wearing and that it comes with built-in underlays.
I think it might be an American thing. No cap. I don't know. It might be an American. All doors are that size here. So it can fit you. Yes, I bought a personalized door because I'm that fat. You asshole.
So there's no need to spend more money on underlay, and that it's waterproof. And it had many other features which I won't go into, but these were the most important ones for me. One of my favorite things that I did during the house renovation project was I installed the RGB cove lighting. Let me tell you what, it creates the perfect mood for any room. Often you'd find that spotlights in the ceiling can be very harsh, like they can go in your eyes or they can reflect off the TV too much, but this mood lighting is incredible. So I wanted to do the exact same thing for the gym build too. At this stage, the skirting was attached to the walls, as well as the mounts
like a really
for the
good
surround sound
design
speakers
style
in each corner of the room. So when it came down to the storage units, I actually purchased the floating shelf directly from IKEA. And on their website, you can actually customize your own storage solution with their many different brands. So I was able to construct the exact same shape that I planned in the 3D render. And a couple of days later, I went directly to the store, picked up all the parts, and with the help of a couple of mates, we built them in no time.
Bro, it seems like it, doesn't it?
Okay, when I mean no time, this is thirsty work, I tell you boys.
Oh me, oh my, if only we had something to quench our thirst.
If only we could get our hands on some kind of refreshing beverage.
We didn't exactly time it, okay? We had a good time.
Did you say refreshing?
Yes, I did, John.
Oh, they're such idiots. Shots were consumed. I got us some prime.
I sure can't wait to see what flavour I get.
We'll surprise John. He's gonna get more of a distilled variety. Well, you've got vodka.
It's a Mandingo bottle.
So this will be attached to the wall. It'll be floating on the wall, and then you've got access to all those plugs. Also, I can't believe that was a first edition of XIXI opened. I'm gonna regret that.
What?
Update.
That's crazy. Honestly, all I would care about is the bottle. I wouldn't even care if it had anything in it.
Now ready for
I
a
just
fresh
want
lick
the
of paint.
bottle,
Nothing
you know?
fancy here. Decided to go for a simple eggshell white.
Ew, 1 year kill? You sexy bitch.
Nice.
Wow.
5 months.
Wow.
Damn.
Change, right?
So,
Yeah, just slightly. I can't believe how much of a difference.
so you're telling me, Gary, only 5 months? Only 5 months, Gary, and you've been being a whore like this?
Now we've got this whole unit built in. I'm missing the doors. I keep getting the doors wrong.
What do you mean you keep getting the doors wrong?
So I bought some really nice doors.
Yeah.
Got wrong hinges for them.
I only use Twitch for you, Joe. Hey, that's why I love you, baby girl. That's why you're my favorite, man.
But yeah, and then like a workbench.
You guys
that
didn't
can
know
sit
Gary
on.
is
And
actually
it's
this
got a
cute
floating
little
unit.
French
And there's
girl.
gonna be like a
pretty
TV
dope.
there, and all the media stuff will be hidden there.
Dude, the whole room just looks different.
Nice.
Guess what's going
How
in
is
that
that
little gap
guy?
up there?
How is that guy like the
TV's gonna go
same
there.
height as the
well,
wall?
Man, you probably have
He
about
was like
5
7
TVs in.
feet
No,
tall.
Aircon.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
So I had a company to come in and do that, and the greatest thing about an aircon unit is that they also provide heat. So during them cold days, I can switch it on, let the room heat up, and then switch it off. So yeah, shout out to Kent Air Solutions for sorting that out for me. Top guys.
It's nice and
Oh,
cool
wow.
today.
And then you're probably wondering why this wall hasn't been painted.
Mirrors?
Mirrors, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
There's
Nice.
going to be a whole mirror over here.
Whole side.
Yeah.
Very nice. Nice.
That's gonna be hella nice. Bro, God getting a cut in the room. This nigga calling it different, bro. Different celebrity right here,
Fun
bro.
fact, this building, all the walls were wonky. They were like slightly higher on one side, slightly lower on the other side. So custom measurements had to be done. So my advice for anybody that's also trying to install mirrors of this size is get people to come in and do the precise measurements. Then about 2 to 3 weeks later, my mirrors were ready and the guys came back and installed them in one afternoon. I was really impressed at how quickly they installed the mirrors, and all of a sudden the room looked double in size. I was absolutely buzzing because that meant
What?
this was pretty much the final steps of the whole build.
Oh, that looks
And then
hella
the next
nice.
thing to do would be to fill it with gym equipment, right? So I got my hands on a Peloton tread.
Nigga, Peloton delivered it? Is that how that comes? Or is that like a special delivery? That shit
Thank you very much,
That
guys.
shit's sexy.
Thank you. Top service.
I feel like
The
I
only
would want to
thing
be
is, every
facing
time
the
I was
other
doing
way
a run,
though.
I was staring into this blank wall. It just
Yeah,
felt
like,
very
turn it
weird.
around,
was almost
bro.
hypnotizing. I felt like the wall needed a little bit of texture. So I bought these fake foliage panels that I nailed to the wall, and all of a sudden I've got some nice texture. There's a little bit of greenery in the room, and it looks beautiful. So yeah, I've got a space that is a complete vibe. As for the rest, well, that's gonna have to be a part 2 video because I blew all of my budget on, you know, setting up this whole space. So I need to get back to saving. At least now I can go for runs. I can join all the Peloton classes that you get in the membership. And my favorite feature is that I can screencast anything on the tread to my TV, and it also connects up to my speakers. So personally for myself, I'm getting a really immersive experience when I watch these PTs do training. I feel like someone is there in the room with me. And it's not just all like running classes. You get like shadow boxing, yoga, stretching exercises, and much more. This is not a brand deal, but I do love the Peloton system. In fact, the guys who came in to install it, big up to them, they said, we give you 3 months before you're gonna wanna buy the Peloton bike. And so far, I really want one, but I'm gonna hold off because I don't think I'm gonna have enough space in the gym after all the other machines are put in. So that might be at a later stage, you know? And you know what? The best thing about this build is that I got to customize each element to how I want. Surround sound speakers, USB chargers, wireless chargers, plenty of storage, a fridge. Now, Prime. If you're listening to me, I really doubt they are, to be honest. But this fridge could be filled with your hydration drinks. But you playing. You playing, girl.
But
so yeah, I do actually have further plans for this build.
You playing, girl.
You know, I need to work on
that room
the
is
weight
fire,
section
bro.
now.
No cap.
So I need those 2 machines,
Oh
maybe some rubber flooring, a weight rack, a freestanding boxing punch bag. Feel free to get involved in the comments as you guys regularly help me come to a decision when it comes to this kind of stuff, believe it or not. Yeah, until then, hope you've enjoyed this transformation video, and I'll see you for a part 2 very, very soon. Goodbye.